Hello, welcome to Module 3. We will be discussing healthcare on the internet in this module. There are a number of learner objectives for this module. They include defining the driving forces behind the e-patient movement, and we'll talk a little bit about that, what that is. Examining the implications of e-patients on clinical practice. Describing social media tools and their benefits. Analyzing the issues and challenges associated with the use of social media in healthcare, and analyzing trends and events leading to the development and adoption of electronic personal health records. So the e-patient, this is a term that you may or may not have heard before, but the e-patient is described and was first described by Tom Ferguson, but described as an individual or individuals who are equipped, enabled, empowered, and engaged in their health and healthcare decisions. Healthcare as an equal partnership between e-patients and health professionals and systems that support them. So we are seeing more of this in the clinical setting for sure. People that are, they have access to a lot of information now. They're coming prepared. They're coming equipped with ideas that they have about their healthcare. They are engaged and in many cases we want to encourage that so that people feel like they are part of their healthcare team and should be. So we'll learn more about the e-patient in this module. Social media is another topic that we will discuss in the role that social media has played in healthcare. We see a lot of groups and sites that are on social media platforms that are dedicated to certain disease processes, support groups for those that have a certain disease or a certain trajectory, if you will, related to treatments. So we see a lot of that. And in some cases, we actually see connections being made between providers and patients. And so there's a lot of positive things that we can see in social media. And you may recall several years ago, there was a huge social media movement related to the ALS research with the Ice Bucket Challenge. And we saw that there was a positive impact from helping people to become aware through that. And then also a lot of money being raised for research in that area. So there's a lot of positive things, a lot of positive benefits that we see in social media. But there's also challenges too. There's a lot of information out there. Anyone can post anything in social media, so we have to be cautious again, really looking at the information that's being shared, the content, and we're scrutinizing to be sure that it's coming from a credible source, an authoritative source, timely, relevant, etc. But again, we'll talk more about this in the module. You'll learn more about personal health records and the role that those might play in providing care. Now, this screenshot is from Medline Plus, which is actually part of the U.S. National Library of Medicine, certainly a credible source. This link would take us to the website where we could learn more about personal health records. They have a summary of what those are, research that's behind personal health records, just lots of different information there that we can find. So if you were to explore this site, and I encourage you to do so, there are, again, summary information, related issues. There's information on experts that can help with this, and just more information to help clarify what personal health records are and how they might be used. We'll also discuss mHealth, and you'll find that there's a lot of information regarding mHealth. It's commonly referred to as connected health, and you might see some overlap in this area because a lot of the things that we use in maybe public health or home health. They use mobile devices to connect to collect data. But the mHealth is described as a catalyst for healthcare change. It represents the evolution of e-health systems from traditional desktop telemedicine platforms to wireless and mobile configurations. So you'll learn more about that as well in this module. Again, your faculty invite any questions that you might have related to the content shared in this module or covered in this module and any of the activities.